Hello everyone and welcome you all to another tutorial on Adobe InDesign. So in last class I have introduced you guys with this application. I have explained you guys about the workspace and also the interface. And in this class we'll be learning about all the tools here which I have in my toolbar. So let's get started with the class. So first the option which I have here is the selection tool. So the shortcut key for this one is V or escape. So here how I'll be showing you. First let me create a rectangle. So I do have a rectangle here, and after that I do have my selection tool. So what I can basically do is with this selection tool I can move this one or move this box or move this rectangle. So any object inside this I can move. Here as you can see I'm just able to move, and after that we do have the direct selection tool, and the shortcut key for this one is A in our keyboard. And in this what we're going to do is once I select this one, you can see once I place my cursor on the corners of this box, a point is coming here as you can see. And once my cursor is in the point, my cursor is also showing a point underneath. So here I can change the placing. So I won't be able to move the whole object, but I will be able to change a part of the object. So here, if I take, you can see I am able to change a part of the positioning of the object. And I can do the same from here. And I can do it in all ends. So in selection tool, I can directly change the whole positioning of the box. But here in this direct selection tool, I can change a point or a particular space. And after that, let's select this one. And I'll just click on delete. And after that, we do have the option as the type tool. So basically with type tool, we can just create a box and we can just type any text here as I want. So here as you can see, I do have different type of text here. So I'm just filling it, and I'll also tell you guys about the placeholder text how we can use. So here with the selection tool, I'll select this box, and now see if I'm decreasing or changing the size of the box, my text won't go outside this box, or my text won't go outside this text box. And again, if I'm changing it here, you can see I do have my text inside this box as well. But if I make it too small, if my content inside the box is not fitting, you guys can see here there is a plus sign option. That means that I need to increase the space because my content is more here. And now you can see that there is no plus sign here because my content is fitted inside the box. And here we do have another option called as the type on a path tool. So for that, first I'll be taking a pen tool and I'll just make a path. So from here to here and to here. So now once I've created a path, I'll come here in the type tool. I'll right click on the cursor. So I'll have the drop down menu. Here I do have type on a path tool. Okay. And the shortcut key for that is Shift plus T. So let me select it from here. And I'll bring my cursor here on this end. So once I'm here, you can see a plus sign appeared here on my cursor. So I'll click here. And now if I just type any text, it will be written in a path in which I created. So we can actually make different type of path using our pen tool. and then we can type our text here as well. So hope you guys have understood the selection, the direct selection, two type of path tool, type of type tool, which is one is the normal basic one, which I have showed you in the box, and another one is if you want to type it in a path. So I'll just select this and I'll just click on delete. I'll delete this one as well. And here you can see I do have the line tool. So line tool is nothing much, but we can create a line here. So here we can create a line according to our want. And here we can also change the stroke. Here we can change it to something 10. And we can also change the color from here. If I put this color, I can also change the color as well. So you can see I have changed the color of my line. And if I want to move this one, I will come here and simply select the selection tool. I can move it as I want. I can also change the X and Y axis from here. And we can do many more here. As you can see, if I want my corners, I can select it from here. I can also select the opacity from here. If I want to decrease or increase the opacity, I can do it. And after that, I do have the pen tool here. So if I right click here, I do have the pen tool. And the shortcut key for this is P. So let me take the pen tool. So using the pen tool, we can make different type of designs. Here you can see I am able to make different type of designs here. And here I will just make a random design. So here you can see I do have the design here. And now what I'm going to do is I'll come here and once my box is selected, I'll just fill my box with a color. So I have filled it with a pink color. And now what I'm going to do is I'll also change the stroke color and I'll also change the stroke size from here. So let me give it a 10. So I have it here. And I'll also change the stroke color. So here if I come, I will select a blue color. So here you can see I do have my strokes, and inside my strokes I have also filled it with a pink color in this shape. So here suppose now I don't want the color inside. So basically what I can do is I'll come here, I'll select this and I will just click here. So now as you can see, I only have my strokes here, and inside this which I have filled it with color, I don't have it now. So like this we can actually create different designs, and we can also actually change the color or change the opacity according to our need and our want. So I'll just put it in one corner here. So here I will put, and I'll bring this one here. So now let's understand about this tool here. First we'll see about the pencil tool. So basically with pencil tool I can just make a line as I want. Okay, here as you can see I do have a line here. Okay, and from here also I can change the stroke size. Here let's take 20. So here you can see I have changed the stroke size, and I can also change the color from here in this. Let me take a red. So here I do have this, and I can create anything using this pencil tool. If I want to write anything or different kind of signature, sometimes we need to give some e-signature and all, I can do it from here. But mostly I do prefer not using this option, but this is my personal preferences while working in InDesign. And after that, what I'll do is I'll show you guys about this option here, the smooth tool. So once I selected the smooth tool, let me just zoom in that you guys can see better. So here, once I have selected this one, the smooth tool, here the line which I have created is not smooth. So basically I'll be trying to smoothen it down. So what I'll do is as you can see, it's trying to smoothen here. So all the places where I try, and here you can see it's trying to smoothen. So here, as you can see, it's trying to smoothen this. So here, so it's trying to smoothen my line. So if you want to smooth any of our design and any of our text, we can do using this smooth tool. And now we'll see about the erase tool. So erase tool, we already understood about its name, and using the erase tool, I'll just come here. If I want to erase this part, I will just do it like this using my cursor, and you can see I have deleted this one. So here I have just erased this, and I hope you guys have understood about all these three tools here. And now let's come here in the rectangle frame tool. So basically in rectangle frame tool, if we select this one, and I can create a rectangle box, and any kind of objects if I want to put inside, I can put it here. Okay, like if I want to place any images, or if I want to place any kind of objects or any shapes, any graphic designs which I have created, I can place it here. So once I've came here in this file option, you can see just underneath the search Adobe stock, I do have the option called the place option. So here, the shortcut key for that is Ctrl+D. So if I click on place, I'll be able to see I do have images. So what I'll do is I'll just select this image and I'll open, and you can see I do have my image inside this rectangle box. So this is how we can actually use a rectangle frame tool, and the shortcut key for that is F. And after that, I do also have the ellipse tool, and here it will create an ellipse or a circle where I can put my design or image. And after that, I also do have the polygon frame tool. So here also we can do the same. I can place any images or any graphic design as I want. So for now, if I want to change the width and the height, I can do it from here. And here, if I want to increase the number of sides, so in a polygon, we do have 6 sides. So if I want to change the side, I can do it from here. So now I have selected 7, and let's do OK. So here you can see I do have 7 ends here, as you can see here. So let me show it using my selection tool. Here I do have 7 endings. And after that, let's come here. First, let me delete all this. And now let's come here in the rectangle tool. So if I want to make any type of design, I can do it from here. If I want to select the rectangle tool, I can come here, or from my keyboard, I can type M. For an ellipse or a circle, I can click on L. So here I'll just take a rectangle tool, and I have created a rectangle. And from here, I can also change the filling inside the rectangle tool. I can change the stroke size from here, which is also called the weight. So I'll take it somewhere as 7. And here I will change the color of my stroke. So I'll take it in a pink color. And I can also choose the gradient from here. As you can see, I can choose this as well. If I keep it somewhere here, I will have this color. And from here, I can change the corner radius. So if I change this, my corner radius will be changed. And here in this tool, like after we created a shape, we can come here and we can also put any gradient here. So once gradient feather tool is selected on my system, you can see I do have my cursor here. So what I'll do is I'll take this one from this point till here. And you can see the change in the color here on my margin or in my border. And if I want to do the same here as well, I can do this. I'll just click, and here you can see the change here, like from this side it's fading out or it's just fading in from the left hand corner to here. And after that, if I select this one, the gradient feather tool, if I select from this end till here, you can see my picture or my shape is being faded. So from here I can choose different colors. As you see, I have selected this color and I can choose many more. Apply gradient, apply none, as I have saved this one before. So here I do have this as well. So here from this fill, I can change the color as well. I can do it in a red or in a pink, a yellow, and also many colors which we can add here. Okay. And after that, I do have the option like the color theme tool. There is a particular class in this which we'll be learning. And after that, I do have the node tool. If I want to add any kind of nodes, I can add here. And I do have my hand tool here. The shortcut key for that is H. So what I can do is I can just change or can see the whole page. Okay. If I select the selection tool, I won't be able to change the positioning of the whole page. But if I take this, then I can check here. And here I do have, just beside the hand tool, I have the zoom tool. So here if I want to zoom in, I can do like this. And if I want to zoom out, I can do it from here as well. And from here also I can zoom in if I just right click on my cursor. So here I'll just zoom out. So hope you have understood till this much. And here if I apply the color, if I want to swap fill and stroke, suppose here I do have, so let me select this selection tool. And here I want to swap the colors. So what I'll do is I'll come here and I'll click on this. Here you can see now I do have the yellow stroke and I do have this black and white color of filling inside my selected tool. And the same way if I do it here and if I swap, here you can see the white borders. You won't be able to see the stroke because my background is also white, but my filling changed here as you can see. Okay. And after that we do have all this. If I want to apply any color, I can do that. If I don't want to apply any color, see if I just select this, I don't have any color here. And if I want to apply color again, I'll have here. If I want to apply gradient, I can apply gradient from here. Okay. And after that, here I do have another option. If I want to view option, if I want frame edges, if I want rulers, if I want guide, smart guides, if I want the baseline grid, if I want to hide any characters, I can do from here. So now in my workspace, I have selected the frame edges and also the guides, as you can see here in my page. And after that, underneath, we have the preview option. So it will kind of look like this. If I want to see the bleed, I will be able to see the blade. If I want to see the slug, as I didn't select any slug, I won't be able to see. If I want to see it as a presentation view, I can see it using a presentation view as well. Here, as you can see. And if I want to view it as normal, I can view it as normal, like from where I can edit. So suppose I want to change the positioning of this particular text. So for that, what I'm going to do is like, here I do have the align option, which we'll learn in the later classes how we can align. But I'll just tell you guys about the basic alignment. So if I right click on this, so this is the main function of the align. So here you can see how I want it to align. I want it to align according to my selection or according to the page. Okay. If I put align to the page and if I select on this one, align horizontal centers, so my rectangle box will come in the center. As if I click on this, you can see my rectangle box, it came here. And the same way, if I select here, if I want to align it to the right edges, you can see my shape here is being aligned in the right of my page. And if I want to do it manually, I can do it manually as well. Especially this alignment option is used when we create a particular design and underneath we do have text, or we need some type of design which we want to align in a particular shape. Then we can actually use this align option here. And I'll also tell you guys about the text wrap and all. So hope you guys have understood all the basic tool which I have in my toolbar. So I've told you guys about the selection tool, direct selection tool, type tool, the line tool, and all this pen tool, these shape tools, and about the coloring. So in next class, we'll be learning in depth about the typing tool, and I'll tell you guys everything about the type tool in detail. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial where we'll dive deep into this application. And by the end of this class, I can assure you that you guys will be able to use this application quite efficiently and like a good user of this application. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial.